In this video, we're going to talk about slicing, which is taking parts from some array over here and putting it into some array, some place in some array over here. The thing is that both of these pieces have to be the same size. So the part I'm slicing from has to be the same part I'm slicing to. And so if you keep that in mind, things should be okay. Over in MATLAB, I'm going to define two arrays. One A, which is just a 5 by 5 array of zeros, and one B, which is a 3 by 3 array of numbers. And what I'm going to do as illustration here is place either all or parts of this of array B into array A. And so my first, on line 9 here, my first one, I have A indexed at 1, 3, so rows 1 through 3, columns 1 through 3 are going to equal B. Well, now let's look at this. Keep in mind, B is a 3 by 3. So does this make sense? Well, yes, I have 3 rows and 3 columns here. And so what parts of vector A is this going to target? Well, if we come in here and we look at, it's a 5 by 5, 1, 2, 3 here. So this is column 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, rows 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so I fill this in with zeros. And so this is vector A. Excuse me, array A. And so I'm going to be filling in rows 1 through 3, columns 1 through 3, which is this area here. Okay, and so I'm going to take B, which is a 3 by 3, and I'm going to stick all those values of B into that 3 by 3. Once again, these are the same size, so this will work. So when I execute this, notice we've changed A because A is on the left-hand side of the equal sign. We've changed A. And what A is now is the upper left-hand corner, row 3, column, the intersection of rows 3 and columns 3 wind up being the same values as B. So that's that example. Comment that out. And then let's run this next example when now we're targeting, instead of 1, 3, we're targeting 2, 4. And so instead of these locations, we're targeting the intersection of 2, 3, and 4, because that's 2, 4. And then rows 2, 3, and 4, so we're these rows intersecting with these columns 2, 3, and 4, so that's this area in here we're targeting. And once again, this is still a 3 by 3, so B should fit nicely. And when I do this, you notice now B is stuck in the middle of A in these element locations here. On line 11, I do it, show it once again. Now it's the intersection of rows 3, 4, and 5 with columns 3, 4, and 5. Well, 3, 4, and 5 rows are the lower 3 rows, 3, 4, and 5 columns are the rightmost 3 columns. And so now you get this. It's still a 3 by 3. It's the same size as B. And so when I run this, you notice now the elements in B have gotten sliced into this portion of A. Okay. So next up, doesn't have to be 3 by 3. We're going to take parts of B, and now I'm going to go ahead and write B so we can see its parts: 11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, and 99. Okay, so now I'm looking at I'm looking at 2, 3, comma 4, 5 for A, and B, I'm taking 1, 2, comma 1, 2. So let's see, the intersection of 2, 3 with 4 and 5 is over here. Rows 2 and 3 intersect with columns 4 and 5 over here. Now is B the same size? Yes, because I'm doing the intersection of 1 and 2, rows 1 and 2, and columns 1 and 2 over here in B, so that's this part over here. So this part over here will get sliced into that location in A. So when I run this, you notice I replace that 2 by 2 section in A with this 2 by 2 section here from B. Okay. Now, they don't have to be contiguous. You can get something like this. And this one's a little funky, so let me erase this and sort of clean up my board here so we can understand it. So now what we're doing is let's say we're doing A 1:2:5, comma 1:2:5 equals B, just all of B. So this must be a 3 by 3. So let's look at it. 1:2:5 is rows 1, 3, and 5, and columns 1, 3, and 5 in this case. And so the intersection of rows 1, 3, and 5 with columns 1, 3, and 5 give you this value here, this value here, and this value here, as well as rows 1, 3, and 5. So we choose columns 1, 3, and 5 from rows 1, 3, and 5. And so now it's sort of spread out, but notice we're replacing a 3 by 3 over here, although it's spread out, with a 3 by 3 over here. So when I execute this, you notice the values of B, array B, got spread out to these locations in array A. So you can do a lot of creative things with this if necessary. So this is how you slice from one array to another.